Do you know your manager as a person? You want a promotion? Have you made a plan with your manager? You want to move to some other country? Does your manager know about this? Well, for me, the answers to these questions were inclining towards a no until I really figured out the game of one-on-ones, which is what this video is all about. Lately, I have been mentoring some folks here and there, and I've started seeing a pattern now. A lot of folks make the same mistake of thinking about the promo without even indulging with the manager, which stems from the fact that they apparently don't have a private channel with the manager. As someone who roughly has around 8.5 years of experience, frankly, one-on-one was not even in my vocabulary during the first 4 years of my professional career in a startup, as one-on-ones were not a thing there, maybe because all the openness of the culture. For the last 2.5 years, I have been following a framework which has given me wonders. Don't worry, I won't enforce it upon you. I will just give you some strong pointers and you can create your own framework based on that. Before we continue, have you subscribed to the channel? Well, if not, do it right away. Okay, what is a one-on-one? A one-on-one is a simple two-person meeting where you and your manager get together to discuss on stuff. It serves two purposes. The first one is for both of you to get to know each other better as a person. You don't need me to tell you why it is important. Knowing each other means being vulnerable in some form, and being vulnerable eventually builds trust, which is a key to strong relationship, be it professional or otherwise. And the second purpose is to discuss whatever needs discussing. It could range from discussing the current bottlenecks that you or the team is facing in your velocity, or aligning on the projects that may come in the next month, year, or a quarter, to developing a medium-term plan for your promotion. Okay, why even have a one-on-one? Let's first see what's in it for you. You get a sense of belonging and being heard. You get a private channel between you and senior leadership where you can practically ask anything. You also get to know the path forward whenever you are stuck. A lot of stuff like that. Let's quickly see what's in it for your manager. So the manager already has a lot of responsibility. They help you navigate difficult situations, show how your work fits into the larger picture, help you to figure out when you need to learn and what to focus on. But most importantly, they should actively work to help you grow. And why they do this is to make sure that you are happy and successful, as a result of which their entire team as a whole is successful. And practically all of this is not possible without having the private channel of a frequent one-on-one. Now, should you be having it with just your direct manager? I think no, absolutely not. I would personally suggest you to have this with your skip level manager, which could be a CEO in a startup or a director or a VP in a big tech, because the kind of insights you would get on the team, the product, and where is everything headed in medium to long term from a strategy point of view will be precious and impossible to get it anywhere else. You can also have it with the seniors in your team whom you don't get to interact with otherwise. It's a great tool to increase your visibility and to know what others are working on. Alright, what does a bad one-on-one look like? A bad one-on-one is when there is no one-on-one at all. A bad one-on-one is also which always gets delayed and never happens even when it is scheduled. A bad one-on-one is where you end up doing status updates on the current projects you're working on. One-on-one is also bad when it's driven solely by the manager. I also consider a one-on-one not being good enough if there is no critical feedback that the manager has for you. And let's quickly take a look at what a good one-on-one looks like. A good one-on-one is when both parties really attend it on the agreed upon frequency, be it weekly, monthly, quarterly. And I would request you to hit the like button right away. For you, it's like a 500 milliseconds job, but it makes a difference to the channel. Alright, you would have heard this phrase by multiple authors. If you don't write it down, it never happened. So during the one-on-one, there will be a wide variety of topics that will be discussed, and it's very important to have a common place where both the parties can refresh their memories of whatever was discussed. So a good one-on-one is almost always backed by a running document where both parties collaborate. 1. On the agenda before the one-on-one. 2. On taking notes and action items during the one-on-one. 3. Resolving the action items after the one-on-one. A good one-on-one discusses things like current roadblocks for you and the possible solutions, your career aspirations and how they can be fulfilled, current concerns of unhappiness and how to rectify them, conflict with a team member or a sister team and how to resolve it. Well, a great one-on-one is when you get an actionable feedback. It's where you develop relations beyond just work. Last but not the least, a consistent good one-on-one makes you grow and gets you to the next level of responsibility. Okay, you might ask, what is a good frequency? Well, there is no one size fits all solution. You just start with what both of you are comfortable with and just abide by that. I will leave you with this thought. At least 80% of your one-on-one time should be focused and on point, as this video is. And the 20% should be to talk about random stuff. So I still remember the first one-on-one with my director. I brought up this topic of gaming and we shared our love for the gaming handhelds. Apparently, he has a Steam Deck as well. We ended up talking about the stuff at great lengths, and that's how I realized that one-on-ones serve as a great tool to remind you that the other party is a human as you are. And that's all for this video. A gentle reminder to like the video and share it with your colleagues, friends, and batchmates. And I will see you in the next one.